Hey guys, it's Jonathan from Bullet Motorsports. Right next to me we have a beautiful 1971 Plymouth Duster. This has a very potent engine in it, so it has a 5.7 Hemi with fuel injection. You have Wilwood 4-wheel disc brakes, the list goes on. If you guys want to find out full details on this ride, click on the link below. It'll have a underside gallery and all the information you need to put it in your garage. Let's go over the condition of this ride. I would rate this one an 8.5 out of 10. The only reason I'm giving it that rating, the front grille surround is still original, so it has some oxidation, and there are minor chips near the rear taillights. Otherwise, extremely clean, and when I pop that hood, you're gonna be stunned. Body lines are very even. This does have the Dodge Viper specific green, so it's snakeskin green. All of your doors open and close nicely. Window felts are in good shape, or the rubbers are in good shape. Your front glass is very nice as well. And the satin hood just means business. Wheels are in excellent condition. They're painted in gloss black with Wilwood 4-piston calipers front and rear. Inner fenders are very nice and clean. A lot of metal on this one. Front bumper is in nice condition as well, so the chrome is show quality. Rear bumper is in the same condition. Let's spin it. Let's take a look at the front end. So first thing I'm gonna do is check out the headlights. Headlights work. You've got these two nostrils right here that actually function, so when I pop this hood, you're gonna see that. Front grille is in great shape, just original surround, so you have minor imperfections. Chrome is show quality, and the paint is even throughout. Small little blemish right here that's been touched up, and that's why we give it that 8.5 out of 10. Let me pop the hood really quick. Has these nice quick releases. Here we go. Taking a look under the hood, we have a 5.7 Hemi. It has a Modman intake manifold, so an Indy manifold. Also has CNC ported heads, MSD ignition, and it's extremely clean. So you have dual radiator fans up front, nice Champion radiator, fast fuel injection, so it's like the carburetor style setup with the injectors built in. Very, very nice. Does have a nice set of manifolds, and then you do have rack and pinion steering. You can eat off this engine bay. Looking at the passenger side, it's the same as the driver's side in regards to condition. Your paint is even throughout. These graphics are actually vinyl, so if you want to take them off, you can, but I love how it gives it that sporty look. You have your Hemi designation right there because this has a 5.7 Hemi under the hood, made it to a 727 transmission, upgraded heads. This does have rack and pinion steering, and look at those brakes peering through those wheels. Taking a look underneath here, we have Hotchkiss dampeners. You do have the leaf springs that will allow for additional traction so they slide. Rear bumper is extremely clean. Favorite part for the back would be the taillights, how they're inlaid into the actual body with these buckets. Inside the trunk is very clean. It has a fuel cell. I don't see any imperfections back here. A little bit of marking just from the key. In the trunk, you have a very nicely carpeted piece with a hyper fuel cell. There's your fuel pump and your return. You have an Optimus battery, and then nice little inlays of the actual vehicle that we're looking at right now on the side. That's cool. Let's talk about the interior. So first thing I'm gonna look at is the dash pad. Dash pad's very nice, it's not broken. Door cards are in very good condition with the Hemi Duster insignia painted in off-white. I like how they drilled holes into the actual release for the handle. That's a really neat feature. You do have autometer gauges throughout, so you have voltage, fuel, water temperature, your tachometer, and your speedometer. It does have fast fuel injection, so when you turn the key on, showing 3,000 miles on the build, and then when I open this up, you're gonna have a screen that will showcase everything that's going on, so your live data. You can leave that in there, you don't need it. And then to fire it off, it's fuel injected, so it starts right up. And it sounds really good. Center section's very nice. It does have a Cheetah SCS, so you lift it up to go into your selections, and you can actually manually shift it if you wanted to. Steering wheel's nice and tight. Once again, rack and pinion. You do have JL components, so speakers that are little pods on the sides. Back seat's very clean, and it looks to be the original design, with the only difference here would be the bucket seats. Headliner is very nice. It's a black material, and all of your plastics around the whole entire cabin show very well. Let's put this thing in gear and take it for a test drive. Before we go for a test drive, I want to thank you guys for watching this video. If you enjoy this content, please be sure to click like and subscribe below. Also, if you want to support us, we do have a ton of merchandise that's linked below, from hats to shirts to candles to you name it, we got it. Let's go for a test drive. All right, we're gonna test out the Duster today. We're gonna bring it over Marina Mile. We'll show you what it can do. It does have a manual valve body, so you do shift it with this shifter here. You do have a 5.7, so this has 16 spark plugs. We did a complete service on it, so we had the injectors cleaned, we had the 340 fuel pump installed. We did the ignition coils, but I like the MSD coils better, so we put them back in. Fuel filter was done. We tuned the timing with the Hemi 6 module, and then we also adjusted the fast fuel injection so it runs perfectly. You have no issues with cold start, and there's no basically dead spots. It doesn't smell like fuel. It's set up properly. You have a set of odometer gauges here. Speedometer works. Our oil pressure is around 35 pounds right now at 175 degrees. Voltage is good. Fuel gauge is reading full. You have a little fuel cell in the back. The seats are very comfortable. Interior is nice. Headliner is very nice. I'm more excited about the acceleration part of this video because this thing has to move. I don't know what the horsepower would be. Probably, I would assume close to 450 horsepower based on the head and cam work that was performed. Maybe more. Does have a manual rack, but it's not difficult. Shifting into second, nice and smooth. A lot of crazy drivers today. A lot of traffic for 11:30. Our lights operate as they should, so we've driven this at night. We did do thorough testing on this one, so this one runs really, really good. No issues with high RPM, low RPM. We have the MSD or the Hemi 6 box set to 6,500 RPM for redline, so you won't over rev it. We're gonna go over the Marina Mile Bridge and then we'll turn around and we'll test her out. Once again, if you guys have any questions, give us a call at 954-363-2261. This is a rocket ship. You can literally test it out easily and it's good to go. Seats are comfortable. Your turn signals operate, so I can run the turn signals with no issues. Speedometer is working as it should. When you're rolling, you don't have to shift it back into first. You can leave it in second. Third gear, I'll tell you what it is when we get to a higher RPM. So around 40 miles an hour, we are at 2,100 RPM, so it is a taller gear in the rear. Steering is responsive, brakes are awesome. Going over some bumps right now with no issues. No funny sounds. I like the leaf springs on this because it has slider bars on it, so that allows you to get really good traction from a launch. So the bar will actually slide back and allow you to get a good dig when you're launching it. It does have a higher stall, you can feel that. I don't know what the stall is. It feels like between 2,500 and 3,000. Shifts firm. And I love the scoop up front. You guys need to click on the link below to see all the underside shots. I just had to do a hard brake, no issues at all. So you have underside shots and engine shots in our gallery. So when you click on that link, it's gonna have that. You're also gonna have this detailed video. If you wanna see any other vehicles in our inventory, you can click on that and it'll have the same exact showcase for every vehicle, no matter if it's a, something that's $5,000 or something that's $70,000 or even $500,000. We give the same attention to detail to every single vehicle we list up. This is the fun part of the video where you get to test out the vehicle. All right, you guys ready? Oh yes, a lot of torque, a lot of power, feels very nice. I can push the brakes, we have no pulsation, no pulling. We'll get it back in a second. But look at this, ready? I'm like a kid in a candy store. We're gonna turn right here. We're gonna go over our signature bumps and let you decide if you wanna put this in your garage. This is a true muscle car. Once again, if you have any questions, give us a call. It's turnkey too, so when we say that, that means you can buy this car, we can get it shipped to you, you can jump in it and enjoy it with no issues at all. Taking this corner, nice and smooth. We'll put the headlights on so when we go under the bridge it's really nice. The exhaust note is to die for. Beautiful Hemi sound, and I'm quick shifting this, so I'm shifting it early. I shifted at 5,500. First set of bumps, here's a big dip. No rubbing at all. Once again, if you guys have any questions at all, you can give us a call at 954-363-2261. I'm out of here.